Your loved one, your treasure, your desired partner has closed off, maybe not talking about their feelings, what's going on inside them, and has withdrawn, simply shut down. And you are asking yourself, will he open his heart to you? Will he open his heart? Whether it's your expectation in a relationship, the relationship has ended, he has withdrawn, he is closing it off. He no longer talks about emotions and feelings. He doesn't come out of his shell. And this is about opening the heart. And now we will take a look to see if he will open his heart to you. Dear ones, you know, we are in a collective. Person cards are gender neutral, and a collective reading may not apply to everyone. But I know you pick out what resonates with you. And please always convert person cards. Again, a very warm, loving hello to all of you. A wonderful hug. Your kindness in your comments towards me, this appreciation means so much to me. A very big thank you to you. And I know how to appreciate it infinitely. Thank you for being there. So, and now let's take a look at whether your beloved, your treasure, your desired partner will open their heart in your direction. So let's take a look. Oh, by the way, the question is again from the collective. Thank you very, very much for that. And you know, you can always write questions in the collective, write in the comments for the collective, and we'll take a look at that. So now we have the bottom of the deck. Okay, then it's off to a good start. We have the devil. Your beloved has been asked whether they will open their heart, why it is closed, or if they will open their heart in your direction or reopen it. It is shown that your beloved has shadow issues. These are his own issues that he doesn't want to look at. And there is a great deal of mistrust to be seen. Mistrust perhaps towards himself, but this mistrust is very extreme. And he is very much in doubt. We will also look into what exactly these doubts are. And here he distances himself again. In distance concerning his heart. And yes, it's like this. He makes himself dependent on something. And we will see exactly what this is, what this dependency is on. What is this dependency based on? Because some issues, shadow issues, this is something very intense with your loved one. Basically, he or she wants this connection. This is what he might not dare to approach. We have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is the greatest. Everything is here. He wants complete abundance. The connection, this togetherness that completely forms this unity. As far as love and relationship are concerned, relationship is a very big topic. And he feels a sense of belonging. And his longing is also for harmony. He feels this sense of belonging. And the foundation for a shared future with you is actually there. But these are his issues. Something keeps holding him back again and again. We have him here completely in chaos, in sadness, in loneliness. He is lonely. He basically knows that with you, he has actually reached his goal, found his home, and that is you. Because he is basically, no matter what he shows you outwardly, I see him as familial, this togetherness, that's what he keeps hiding. So, and then we have, yes, this material aspect, which was also shown earlier, is appearing here again. We have the coins, so he or she is really worrying excessively, overly so. We have a lot of this exaggeration here. Now we have distrust again as well. And he is very, very, very cautious. I would even say overly cautious here because he doesn't want to take any risks. He holds on to the celebration. Yes, what he always does. He always tries to keep control, to maintain control. And he keeps holding onto the celebration. Yes, this one. This dependency. He clings to it desperately, but fundamentally, he clings to the fact that the fear is so great to take this risk. I would say, perhaps also to let oneself go, to open up, because this was already clearly shown here. And if we go back to the coins again, there is also this, he repeatedly goes into this self-protection mode. He doesn't want to risk anything. And there is always this rigidity, and he keeps trying to bring himself to safety. But here, I say, in all the combinations, a person dear to the heart has a very, very, very big issue, and that is control. That he does not lose control over himself, over his environment perhaps as well. But mainly I say there is this nothing, that nothing gets out of control here. That is a very big issue. And let's take a look at that. With the opening of the heart, because, well, I would say no matter what you see outside or what you have experienced, there is something tremendous slumbering inside you. Your heart and person are completely in doubt. Doubt. The worry. Again, the worry. It will be here in double, now even in triple form. See here. Yes, with the change. For him, it is a big change. He closes himself off. I have him completely in the sadness. He closes himself off. He keeps going away because he is afraid of being disappointed. Of the pain, loss. We have a very big issue with loss. Again and again, the doubts. He has absolute fear of loss. And it is also like this. He hides himself. He keeps hiding and shows something different on the outside than what is really going on with him. He keeps withdrawing. He runs away from the feelings. He definitely runs away from love, from deep love, from belonging. And that is in your direction, the belonging to you. Now we even clearly have the belonging to you. Because deep down he is incredibly insecure. He's afraid of this, of not doing it right, of losing control. And I also see him in a way that he himself says, okay, no, well, happiness, and no, I don't have that anyway. That's my inner self. Outwardly, he shows something different. I have him here completely as an entertainer. What he also conceals, what he is afraid to admit. That is truly love. That is love, that is deep affection, the whole package, because he definitely wants a committed relationship, a committed, yes, clearly a committed relationship, a committed connection with you. And that is his longing, and he has had it for a long time. I only have his past issues. He has this fear of loss. When he loses control, then he gets hurt, then it hurts, then there is this pain, and he runs away from it. It has to do with his past. He doesn't open his heart because he says, okay, if I open my heart, if I completely let myself go here, and yes, I have no protection anymore. There is no protection anymore. And then it's his issues, his shadow issues. Is it that this from the past keeps being blown away? To know, to become, not to be seen, not to receive this recognition. So it's not that he wants to be completely in the spotlight now. That's not how I have him in this reading. It's just like that with him. He always wants to keep himself closed off, keep his heart closed, because as soon as he opens his heart, his experience has been that it hurts. This reading takes me back to his childhood. And that's it. He tries to run away from this pain. Also, other relationships in between. So, collectively, not everything has to resonate with you one-to-one, but these are his very big issues. And he keeps seeing again and again, this difficulty. And the dependency is, he is dependent on the thought of reliving everything. And he keeps bringing this thought back to himself. And there we have the dependency. Because inside, I actually see him as very small. I see him completely torn apart. And the heart opening, you have touched his heart quite clearly. And now, whether you have contact or not, I have your loved one here lying in heartbreak, truly in pain, in heartache. What has been everything? He kept running away and didn't want to open his heart. This is the split between head and heart. Because the head always said, no, 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 you won't allow it anymore. To keep control, always keep control, just don't open the heart. That everything goes exactly as he wants, that nothing else gets involved. And as soon as there was a touch of the heart, whoosh, he was gone, closed up again, shut everything down. But now it's like this, now you come into play here. The encounter with you, whether you were in a relationship or in the getting to know each other phase. Friendship, the connection with you. You are there, you are determined, you are warm-hearted, you are warm, you are loving. You bring harmony, you radiate love, you radiate harmony. He thought it was great. He is incredibly taken with you. And this fascinating quality that you have, and that's what he says, wow. In the beginning, it was like this. He could still maintain the balance. The feeling was there. He still managed to find balance for himself, like this boundary for his heart. But it became more and more intense. It could also be that he suddenly left the connection in a rush because he couldn't cope anymore, because everything was completely stirred up here. I have complete chaos with him, inside him. So the chaos. But what doesn't let him go is repeatedly the love for you. And the heart opening is clearly shown here because your beloved person is your counterpart, wants the change. For him, it's a huge step. But we have this division within him. Now it is like this. The pain that is now actually has to make up for everything from the past. Because the pain, the heartache he has now is greater. And the heart has completely taken the lead here. And yes, he is moving towards heart opening. He is truly moving into connection, into unity with himself, with his heart. Because you are in his heart. I see him determined. I see this determination in multiple forms. Here present, I see the greater change. I see the heart opening. I see the connection. And I see the connection so clearly present. So not even like, well, he's still thinking quite a lot. So it is safe. Of course, it is also the case that he is still afraid of it. Still this cautiousness too, this heart opening, because it is truly a big step for him. But I clearly see here present, I see the closure of the old, from his past, that which has always pulled him back, where he has always shut himself off. Exactly, I see this tension in him or her. And this uncertainty to even be allowed to experience or receive happiness when it comes to love, he has completely shut that off. And he has this pessimistic view, no, it doesn't exist, no, it's over, I don't believe in it anymore. That's where he lost faith in it. But the belief that he lost regarding love and happiness is being replaced by love in your direction. And I see sometimes it goes a bit faster. We have it so that he manages a few stages more quickly for his path on this journey, for the heart opening. Okay, then we have a brief pause again, but then the next step follows. Sometimes it goes quickly, sometimes it goes slower, but I clearly have the heart opening, and you are completely in the heart opening of your beloved. And I have really confirmed it. Here it lies. He is going into the heart opening because you are in the heart. No matter what you see outside, what's going on, whether there's someone else or anything else, you are in the heart of your beloved. After this collective reading, so the picture is clear. So let's see what else we have here. Yes, so we still have the values included. So it's not easy. This is really a very, very big change for him, a very big step that he or she is taking. But He will take the step because it's as if he is refilling all his energy again, and completely regains this power, especially distancing himself from what he has experienced, and moves towards it. What he wants now, what his heart says, he will follow the path of his heart. And there it is. This has happened unintentionally, no matter what. There was a standstill between you in the connection, whether it be communication. Yes, ended, no matter it was unintentional on his part. He simply did it because of this fear, the fear of opening his heart, fear of losing, being pushed away, entering a relationship with you at a distance. Will you leave him or her? And then he stands there with his heart open. And that is an immense pain for him or her because, as mentioned, these are his past issues, which are very intense. Maybe he talked about it, yes. But after this reading, I see that it is very closed off and not talking about it. So maybe one suspects something or just briefly reveals something, but only very minimally. And then whoosh, closed up again immediately. And for you, it might have been like guessing a puzzle. But we have the Four of Swords, indicating activity. Even if right now there is still a bit of calm and stagnation being shown here, the person of the heart is starting to move, becoming active. And the frustration he or she has, he has that with himself. Because now, as I said, they are at this point where they truly feel lovesick, heartache, because he wants to follow his heart. And because it really hurts him now, he can no longer just brush it off, because you have truly touched his heart, deeper than perhaps anyone else, which he ever wanted to allow again. Oh, now we have the swords again. Okay? So we have the Ace of Swords. So wonderful. The Ace of Swords also says here, he sees a chance to clear something up with himself. And he knows that it is the right decision he is making now. And he wants this clarification. He also wants to have the conversation with you. And he sees this opportunity. And he also wants this opportunity because he knows he has been somewhat unfair to you, even if it is still a bit hesitant. And where he still shows this wavering a bit, or also has it, within himself. But he has come to this important realization, an important realization. And I find this to be the decisive point here, that it is an important realization for him, which he has gained, to listen to his heart, to face the truth, to follow the heart opening, to go into the heart opening. A lot of strength is also shown in him there. So he is really in the process of clarification here. My dear ones, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching and wish you a wonderfully beautiful rest of the day. Goodbye.